Welcome, everybody, to this Forward Thinking Chiropractic Alliance YouTube video. Be sure to palpate that subscribe button so that you can get all the updates from the Forward Thinking Chiropractic Alliance concerning the chiropractic profession and things that involve chiropractic in general or are interesting to forward thinking chiropractors. Today, I'm going to do a review of an event that I had the honor of speaking at, and that was the American Chiropractic Association's Engage 2020. The ACA is already on to the next one. They've got a little graphic up for Engage 2021, which will be February 3rd through 6th, 2021. So let's make some plans now and get your tickets, all that stuff. Get ready to go because I highly recommend this event. It's the first time I've been to Engage/NCLC, which is what Engage used to be called, the National Chiropractic Legislative Conference, but now it's Engage. This is the first time I've been in years. So I came in with some fresh eyes to really look at what's going on, and I thought the event was very well done, and it's excellent, and of course it's necessary. So let's do well done. The people who put on Engage are pros. Everything flowed smoothly. The event was very nicely done. There are lots of vendors and sponsors participating, which is great. Educational sessions were fantastic. The topics had a lot of variety to them, so there was always something interesting you can go and learn for some continuing education. I was one of the speakers for continuing education. We were talking about a little bit of rehab, but there were so many topics that it could appeal to anybody, so that was great. Now let's talk about what things that are important that you might not know. Like, this event's different than other events. It's important because things are done here a little bit differently than your average conference or seminar. I'm on their website and I'm playing their video without any permission whatsoever because I like to live life on the edge. But this is a little video they had of their 2019 conference. Well, first and foremost, it's in DC, and that's nice. It's a nice little mini vacation. Everybody loves Washington, D.C. That's a very fun city to hang out in. So next, here's the thing that stuck out to me the most as a visitor. Even though I'm an ACA member, I felt like I was on visiting grounds. I was there as a visitor, and I think I'll speak to that in a little bit in a second. But what I saw a lot of people working. Like, this was, even though there was some good times to be had, there were receptions and parties to be had and all that, and some great networking. The delegates work really, really hard, and I want to give them a thumbs up, some respect. I saw you delegates. I saw you working hard. I saw you in a lot of meetings doing the good work for the profession. I don't think a lot of times you get as much respect as you should for the work that you do, but I saw you, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that you guys are working hard for all of us and for the patients we serve, and I appreciate that. So there's no, like, if you want to complain about the American Chiropractic Association for whatever reason, I don't even want to hear it anymore. Like, this is one of those where you either need to do the work or shush. There are other places where you could probably monetarily or physically abstain from participation because they're just not doing the work, but these guys and gals are doing the work, so they get my respect and they get my money. So that's about that. Advocacy Day, very important to talk to your senators and representatives. The ACA it was very, very obvious that they are very concerned and top of mind goes to diversity, goes to inclusion. The youth are rising up in a lot of not just student participation, but there was a point where the ACA was sort of losing young doctor participation, and that is being taken care of with this idea called ACA Next Gen, the next generation of chiropractors coming up into leadership. And I get that part about leadership too. The young folks want leadership positions and they want to do work, and they're sort of like the old dogs are doing all the leadership and getting all the work. But I also learned something about the old dogs on this trip because I used to be on the other side of it. Where are these young cats and why aren't they participating? And I learned something about the old dogs and the work they've done. They've spent decades, often decades, but many, many years building connections, building relationships. We can't just throw those important relationships away just to quote unquote give young people a position. Young folks, do your work, get your positions, make your connections, and you soon will find leadership and be powerful and contributing as you will. But ACA Next Gen should take care of that. So that's great. Other than that, I really don't have much negative to say about ACA Engage at all. I do think if you're not in the quote unquote ACA clique, the ACA can turn you off in a little bit because it feels like it's all the same people getting the same awards and then giving the same awards to their friends who are getting their. Well, yeah, that's true, and it does feel that way. But also part of that is that there aren't enough people participating in the leadership of this profession. We need you. We don't. First and foremost, we need everybody to participate in the ACA, but then we also need you, like financially, be a member of the ACA. That should go without saying. But in addition to that, the selfless service part, the part where you volunteer and you get involved, is very important as well. We only go as far as we can take each other as a team. So you get no flack or no negativity from me from the ACA. I saw them working, and work like this is never perfect. It's just progress over perfection. So I had a great time. Hopefully I can see you all at Engage 2021. And that is my review of American Chiropractic Association's Engage 2020. Talk to you later. And be sure, like I said, palpate that subscribe button, or if you're not a palpating type, how about a high velocity, low amplitude thrust on that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.